Stage direction.
We open with some freaky haunted organ music.
Hello, and welcome to my boudoir. Come in, make yourself at ease. We will be journeying together tonight through the realm of the macabre. It would not do for you to be discomfited. The stories you will hear tonight may unsettle and astonish you, but fear not. Not yet, anyway. Tonight we go to that most supernatural frontier, the place where darkness reigns supreme, where strange and unspeakable creatures roam the night, and where no one can hear you scream. For tonight on Secrets of the Midnight, we present to you 3 stories of most ghastly delight. Picture for yourself a space station drifting alone through the vacuum of space, the Sindri space station. A silvery beacon tucked into the heart of an asteroid cluster, once a thriving colony of resolute miners toiling away within the asteroid surrounding their celestial home, then abandoned quite suddenly. One day a bustling center of industry, the next bereft of life, devoid of even the tiniest of tardigrades, as though some blight on all things mortal had swept through on the solar wind. For years upon years, it floated along as empty as the helmet of a discarded spacesuit, until one fateful day, it was purchased and reopened for business. But who can say what will happen now that the spirits of those long dead find their eternal rest disturbed? For our first tale of terror, allow me to present the story of a futuristic phantasm, the story of Tanya Kemboy, humble repair worker about to encounter beings of an unknown and unexplainable nature. And now, my sweet little ravens, we will begin our adventures. Sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a journey into the occult. Pardon me. So very sorry about that.
Heavy breathing in a space helmet for a moment.
Tanya Kemboy, 1123-1004-700. We are beginning the repairs on Medical Bay 3, the closest medical bay to the functioning part of the station. There is extensive damage to the hull, but nothing we can't patch back together. It looks like damage from disuse. No force fields, no asteroid lasers, and bam, you get a hole in the hull. Standard stuff. Automated systems sealed the doors before the ship lost power, isolating the damage to just this room. We have yet to see the extent of the damage to the next rooms. If it's anything like this, we have a lot of work ahead of us. But we've got a crew of 6 working right now. 4 hired hands from outside, myself and Quinn Seaver, my second in command. The team is currently sizing up the damage and measuring the holes to patch up. We're outfitted with C-class suits with enhanced mobility for physical labor. I prefer using the B-class, but this is what we had available for this job. The C-class just doesn't give us as much time before we have to reconnect to the ship's systems to refresh our air supply. Fixing Atmo was a real pain in the ass. We had to run back to the docking shuttle every 4 hours, and the rest of the crew was just sitting there twiddling their thumbs. Or other gripping bits. Just waiting. They could have at least pretended to have some more patience. Getting Gen 1 started up was no issue once we had some air to breathe, powered by an extension from the docking shuttle. The issue is that there's a short. Modern generators are completely modular, and you can disconnect any system without trouble, either from the generator or from a control panel. I thought that was standard for 100 years at least. But it looks like this station was designed to a cost, and there's something here in Med Bay 3 that's causing the whole system to malfunction. We got to get it sealed up in here so we can at least get Atmo working off the station's generator, and then we can work a lot faster fixing the rest of the problems if we don't have to top up every 4 hours. The suits stay on, of course, according to IR 99. We never know what could suddenly fail on a space station this damaged until we've run full diagnostics, and we're a long way from that. I'm tired. The whole team is tired. We've been working for 96 hours straight now. The regulation stimulants give us another 18 hours to work safely, so long as we get a 36-hour break at the end. We have to get this sorted out in that time, or we might have to keep working. I've done longer before, but it's been many years, and the side effects are nasty. 36 hours are not enough, let me tell you. I slept with a cannon under my pillow for 6 months, and that's after they tried to take it away. They tried to give me a new one, but the teeth marks remind me to stay within safety regulations. The powers that be might not value our lives a hell of a lot, but I sure do. At least me and Quinn. I never know who they're going to give me for labor. Mostly chipped convicts, and who knows what the hell they've done. They're sure not hedge fund managers. One of them's got 27 hash marks tattooed on his forearm, and I'm guessing that's not how many lovers he's had. I've seen a chip fall before, and whatever monster it's keeping at bay, it gets ugly. I've been told that this station was originally put here to mine Doreen, a rare type of metal alloy that is difficult to manufacture. They say it can only be made when a planet explodes, whether that's from an impact or from another large object or something else. It's great for spaceships and weaponry. They got it all out of these chunks floating around the station, and that's supposedly when they abandoned things. But I've heard conflicting reports, and I'm not sure what to believe. Tall tales, rumors, the kind of things you don't want to hear before becoming the front line of the repair crew. I'm told we're here looking for zeramite. It's a mysterious mineral that supposedly helps with long-term hibernation for long space travel. The exact mechanics of it are still not clearly understood, but with the way things are right now, it's surprising that they're just taking something that works and not asking too many questions about it. The terrestrials are safe in their bubble, but out here in the reaches, we know what's going on. Or at least some of what's going on. It's hard not to see it. I'm beginning to ramble. It's the stimulants.
Tanya, check this out.
Transition sound.
Seaver wanted to show me the extent of the damage to the hull. We needed some specialty fab pieces to make sure everything is hooked up the right way. The powers that be want me to get this stuff done fast. I don't want to have to do it twice. It's not going to do anyone any good if we fix the problem and then it blows again. But this time with someone from bridge crew down here without a suit, I've seen it happen. So we've got it fixed up, and I think we've got just about all of the wiring sorted as well. There's a computer console here that seems to be the heart of the wiring problem. It makes no sense that this console would be the issue. Why would it have such a high priority in the wiring schema?
I think we're all clear.
Good. Let me radio.
A radio beep.
Okay. Flip the switch.
Generators switch on. Low tones gradually rise to their final hum.
What's that?
It's a recording.
The patient seems to be suffering from some sort of delirium.
Shaking of shackles and growling.
This is now 29 cases.
We have to get out of here!
Nurse, please administer a sedative. Then we'll have to consider cold storage.
A hiss.
The patients all report similar experiences. Anywhere the waste from the mine goes, there are reports of apparitions. Ghostly alien forms. They report long claws and sharp teeth and tall, slim frames covered in an exoskeleton of some sort. These ghosts, for lack of a better term here, attack the crew. Some of the crew members have come into the infirmary here with wounds. My guess is there's some sort of gas leak or other chemical contamination coming from something in the mines that's causing a hallucination. Then you have one person say something about alien ghosts, and suddenly everyone in the room is seeing them. We have to keep these incidents quiet, or soon we'll have a ship full of people seeing sharp claws and exoskeletons. It seems likely that the wounds are caused by other crew members. The markings are consistent with human fingernails and teeth.
Generators powering down and the hum dropping in pitch.
What was that?
Another short?
Damn it. Bypass this console and keep tracing the circuit. The first time I set foot on this station, I knew we were going to have trouble. It has taken us 13 hours to trace all of the wiring in this room. A lot of it has been mangled, and there seems to be a lot of messy work here. This station wasn't supposed to last as long as it did. The trouble is we know for sure now that there is a problem elsewhere on the station, and now we have to find it. The orders are to keep working until we fix it, but that's pushing us into the warning zone on our stimulants. This is going to be trouble. If any of these chips pop, I'm going to personally see to it that Command hears about it, if I survive. So, we've traced the electrical problem to the science station next door to Medbay 3. Looks like Science Station 4. The place is filled with the mining waste. I think they were trying to figure out why it was causing hallucinations. Speaking of hallucinations, we're at 100 hours working. The effects of extended exposure to the stimulants are starting to come into play. My skin feels cold as ice, but the meat under my skin feels like it's slow cooking in my blood. I keep forgetting to blink. Some of the crew are getting itchy. I can see them getting their arm free of the suit sleeve so they can scratch somewhere inside the suit. The trick is to not start scratching. It only gets worse, and you don't want to get caught with your suit on the wrong way if there's a sudden void.
It's the console again.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's the console.
Who the hell wired this stuff up?
The wiring's a mess. I have to wonder if it didn't get messed up when the ship took damage.
Damage to the ship made complete, secure connections between unrelated consoles?
I can't believe it was designed this way. It makes no sense. Maybe the previous crew did something?
Let's not start any rumors. The stimulants are going to start playing with our heads as it is. We don't need any help.
Comm beep.
Okay. Power it up.
Generators starting up.
Another recording?
What are you doing?
An experiment.
Where is your protective gear?
It was in the way.
We have to get you to the shower. You're covered in the stuff.
It's part of the experiment.
This is dangerous. Come on, snap out of it.
No. I can see them.
Who?
I don't know. They're people maybe, or like people. I think they're dead.
Dead?
The minerals let me see them.
The minerals are playing with your mind.
Don't be ridiculous. I can see them.
You need to get into the shower now.
It's extraordinary.
Either you get into the shower or I call security.
No, you can't.
Get in the shower!
A struggle, bodies impacting, a punch, cracking bones.
Ray? Ray, are you all right? Oh God, what have I done? Don't sneak up on me like that. No, you can't be there. You're on the ground here. You're dead. I see. You're one of them now.
More gore, punching, breaking bones, slamming against metal.
What is she doing?
Checking out the hard way.
The recording cuts off.
What did I just see?
It doesn't matter. We need to move on. Get the wiring straightened out and stay cool.
You got it.
What are you doing here?
Barefoot running on metal.
Where are you going?
What are you talking about?
There was a little girl. She didn't have a suit on.
A little girl? There were no children on the shuttle. Who would bring a child into a wreck like this?
Maybe they couldn't find a sitter. Stranger things have happened. Look, I gotta check it out, okay?
Be back in an hour no matter what. I don't want to have to hunt you down in a busted ship in the grips of stimulant madness, okay?
Got it.
Some sort of a transition.
Well, come back here. It's dangerous.
Footsteps.
This is not a time for games. You could get hurt. There's next to no atmosphere in here. You can't be giggling. Where are we? Archive 1? It's a mainframe of some sort. Lots of consoles, lots of server space. The little girl, she's leaning on one of the consoles.
Com blip.
Seaver, can you route any power to Archive 1?
Why the hell do you want that?
There's something I need to see.
It's been a long shift. Can it wait?
Just do it.
There's no guarantee this will work. None of this wiring is set up correctly.
Well, just give it a try. If it doesn't work, I'll come right back.
Generator starting up.
So, are you coming back?
It powered up. It's working.
A cacophony of voices, reports, and screaming.
What the hell is that sound?
It's like 100 recordings are playing back all at once.
More voices, calm and intense and screaming, sounds of violence, gunfire.
What is that?
It's... Some bad things happened here.
The rumors were true?
Crew members turning on each other, hurting themselves. Something terrible happened.
What about the kid you saw?
I lost sight of... No, she's by the door. She wants me to leave.
Just get back here. I don't know if that's your subconscious or what, but I want you where I can see you.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm leaving.
Crashing glass, fire, and then suction and wind.
Ah!
A thud.
I'm outside the station. I'm on an asteroid?
Life preservation systems activating. A rush of air as if from some sort of container.
Chemboy? Chemboy, god damn it! Fuck.
The end.
Yay.
Yay! Well, I mean, not yay for the end of that
Excuse
one.
me.
That's not a yay ending one.
No, that's a yay ending.
All right.
Let's move on to the next one.
We open with a musical fanfare, then the sound of a film reel starting, and the sound of a film reel continues under the entire scene. 1950s style instructional video music begins, underscoring all of what comes next.
Safety. It's something we're always thinking about during our day-to-day lives. Is my house safe? Is my family safe? Is my rocket ship safe? We ask ourselves these important questions all the time, and we think we know the answers. But there are lots of dangerous things out there constantly circling, waiting for you to let down your guard. And there's one danger in particular that we should all be on the lookout for. No, not the insidious specter of communism. Something even more threatening. Space ghosts.
Why should I worry about space ghosts?
Well, citizen, space ghosts can be very dangerous.
Sure.
What do you really know about space ghosts?
Well, gee, let me think. If I remember, I learned in school that space ghosts were discovered by Sir Roderick Smith Smythe in 1604, but their existence wasn't widely known until the 22nd century.
That's true, citizen. But do you know anything else about space ghosts?
I guess I don't.
That's too bad, citizen, because what you don't know can be hazardous to your safety.
Oh no!
That's right. Space ghosts are a constant danger, and even one citizen like yourself being underinformed puts us all at risk.
Gee, what can I do?
Well, let's take some time to learn about the different types of ghosts you might encounter while out in space, and how to identify what kind of space ghost is haunting your rocket, saucer, or space station.
I'm ready. What's the first kind of space ghost I need to know about?
The most common type of space ghost looks something like this.
The click of a slide projector.
That doesn't look too bad.
Appearances can be deceiving, citizen.
I know.
But in this case, you're correct. These common space ghosts are little more than nuisances. They might clog up your comms once in a while, but they can't cause too much damage.
The projector clicks again.
Now, this fella is a whole different story.
What is it?
Well, citizen, that's a space banshee.
Yikes!
Yikes indeed, citizen. The space banshee is one of the most dangerous space ghosts. A space banshee is created when an asteroid miner dies a violent death. The space banshee's most defining trait is its hideous scream.
What does it sound like? Gosh, I never knew. What's the next kind of space ghost I need to watch out for?
Projector click.
This space ghost is primarily found near the moons of Jupiter. If your commute takes you anywhere near Ganymede, watch out.
It looks so ghostly.
That's right, citizen. This type of space ghost is known as an oort. They are spawned from the spirits of those who got accidentally sucked out of airlocks.
Jeepers, there sure must be a lot of those.
There sure are.
Projector click.
And this type of space ghost is called a novageist. Note the dreadful aspect in its various eyes, and the shimmering aura of chaotic evil.
Whoa!
They can be vengeful. If a novageist makes it aboard your rocket, starship, or space station, it can wreak havoc with holodeck programming, warp engine function, and even the food replicators.
But where did they come from?
Novageists are the spirits of those who got sucked out of airlocks intentionally.
Projector click.
This is the dreaded phantom of the space opera.
Is it dangerous?
Only to your eardrums.
Projector click.
This furry friend is called a chupacabroid. They are found in low orbit near agricultural terraforming operations.
It's kind of cute, isn't it?
Projector click.
Ah!
Not when it's hungry, it isn't.
It's so horrible, I can't look.
Well, okay. We'll move on to the next type of space ghost you need to be familiar with.
Projector click.
This is a void wraith. They live out in deep space, where they often infest transport ships with their ectoplasmic tentacles and bone-chilling hypersonic resonance.
How can they live in deep space if they're ghosts? Aren't ghosts dead?
That certainly is a question, isn't it? Let's leave that kind of speculation to the experts.
Okay, can you tell me anything else about the void wraiths?
No.
Well, I'll be sure to keep a sharp eye out for any of them.
Good work, citizen. It's important to stay vigilant.
Projector click.
Now, the last kind of space ghost we need to learn about is very, very dangerous. It haunts the halls and Jeffries tubes of starships all across the galaxy. It stalks silently through the escape pods and hyperdrive engines of rockets, and it marches ominously aboard terraformers and satellites. It is the most dangerous of all the space ghosts, and made even more so by its subtle methods of infiltration.
Is it Is it communism?
It's communism.
It sounds like that might be more of a metaphor than an actual ghost.
No. Well, yes. As all good ghosts are.
Are there any more kinds of space ghosts I should know about?
No, citizen. Now you've learned all the unclassified information there is to know about the various kinds of space ghosts.
Wow, it turned out I didn't know as much as I thought I did. I'm sure glad you had this talk with me about safety.
That's all right, citizen. Now you know.
The music ends, we finish with a closing fanfare, and the film reel sound stops.
Now
It's always
Banshee.
communism.
6 months ago, this was me.
Screaming, wailing, rushing wind, breaking plates, cracking wood, intense reverb, herb.
Just tell us what will put your soul at rest and we'll do it.
Our insurance doesn't cover hauntings!
Hi, I'm Buck Wallace Minwinster Pop Bangleton III. I'm gonna do that again. Hi, I'm Buck Wallace Minwinster Pop Bangleton III, and I used to have some pretty serious mood swings. I died horribly in this house 200 years ago when my husband stabbed me 900 times. He went to jail for 30 years for rheumaticide, but I died. You could say I had some unfinished business, so I became a bit of a ghost.
Babe, I think he's still here.
Oh, did it suddenly get cold in here?
My husband's family eventually sold the house after he died somewhere else where I couldn't see it happen, and now I have new people living in my house. And thank goodness they talked to their exorcist about Banshee.
Babe, the TV is going all staticky again.
And now, they barely know I'm here. Thanks to Banshee.
I've got goose pimples again.
When I first manifested after my death, I had a bit of a chip on my shoulder.
Screaming, wailing, plates breaking, wood cracking, rushing wind, howling of wolves.
I had no idea what was happening to me, but it was clear I was having some trouble processing events.
Screaming, wailing.
I knew this place was too good to be true.
Are we gonna die?
I'm calling that exorciser.
But now I'm feeling better, and unliving my unlife to my fullest potential. If you're a ghost like me, diagnosed as a level 4 or greater banshee, a level 3 or greater wraith, or a level 6 poltergeist, have your host family talk to their exorcist about Banshee. It takes those terrible mood swings from your undying rage and tunes them down to a manageable level.
The leftovers exploded in the microwave.
I guess we can just order in.
What is happening?
We should just be thankful it's not like it was.
I used to be consumed by anger. I used to literally burn with rage. I used to make life a living hell for those around me. Now I feel something like peace. Now I merely gaslight my hosts about my mere existence. It's much better.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
We did what the guy said to do!
Banshee is available as a bundle of medicinal herbs that can be burned monthly in the affected areas. Unlike X-Wraith, it doesn't smell entirely like burned ass.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Thanks to Banshee, I feel calm, and I even experience something like bliss from time to time.
Can you please just move on?
Bring me the bones of my beloved.
We looked into this. He died at sea. There's no way to recover the body.
Then not a chance, sweetheart.
A single plate falls and smashes.
I think it's wearing off.
I'll go get more Banshee.
Yes, you will.
I'm going!
Banshee. Just because you're a ghast doesn't mean you have to be ghastly.
Up.
Yeah.
We return to the haunted organ music of Secrets of the Midnight.
Hello again, my friends. Meine Freunde, mes amis. I hope you found this evening's first little diversion to be delectable. For the next item on the menu, we reach again into the insouciant crevasse of the unknown. Join us as we once again step from this realm, to the realm of that which man cannot explain. Yes, my little kestrels, we return to the behaunted decks of the space station Sindri, wandering its lonely way through the stars, home to an incomparable menagerie of both the live and the undead. Secrets of the Midnight presents unto you Orientation. Oh, stage directions are Conrad. I had to get to the bottom of the...
Okay.
I needed some water.
Just gonna say it awkwardly.
Space station ambiance. You know the deal. Swooshy doors, beeps and trills. A gentle buzz of conversation. People moving around. You can just tell they're wearing either skin-tight silver lame or skin-tight black leather, the only two fabrics available in space. The ambiance continues for the entirety of the scene because the whole scene is on the space station. A space door whooshes open.
So, before the tour, there's a quick orientation. Just go ahead and get settled down there. Welcome, welcome. Don't be shy. Plenty of seats up front here. Okay, so before we get started in with the tour, well, this is one of the recreation deck holosuites. Take a look around. You're going to be spending an awful lot of time in here on your days off, huh? Right. So, we're here to take a look at your pre-introduction materials, and that's going to be right up here on the projection wall. So go ahead and take a look. It's just a quick little intro to who we are and what we do, and hopefully get y'all feeling comfortable about your new posts here. So, yeah.
Generic chipper music. Stand by.
Welcome aboard the Sindri Space Station, an Epsilon Minor 77A galactosynchronous outpost located in the heart of the Thanatos asteroid cluster, just a quick 23,000 light-years from Earth. The Sindri Space Station is happy to be your new home for the next 15 to 20 standard galactic cycles. We may be out of the way, but don't let that get you down. The Sindri Space Station has all the comforts of home and a top-of-the-line, fully up-to-date superstructure. I'm Chipper, your orientation AI. I'm here to introduce you to the Warren Bells Enterprises way of life, our mission, our synergistic solutions, and most importantly, you, our team. Let's get started.
Let's get started.
That's enough from you, valued employee. Okay, new team members, let's talk about our mission. Here at the Warren Bells family, our #1 priority is people of every species. We are here to provide innovative strategies for a radical step forward in value-led supermetrics. With Warren Bells, we're moving into the future of cutting-edge synergy.
I thought this was a mining station.
Yeah, it is.
As the newest part of the Warrenvels family, you're going to be an essential cog in the Warrenvels' long-term vision for success. The Warrenvels Enterprises corporate conglomerate specializes in top-down analytics to optimize your contribution to the Omni structure. Every being in the Warrenvels team is valued and trusted, just like you.
Does this even mean... what?
Don't worry about it.
Let's get to meet your new Warrenvels family members. Your orientation coordinator will now take you through the important members of the Sindri Space Station crew. Everyone, please enjoy the rest of your tour. Warrenvels welcomes you to your new home and your new productive life amongst the Thanatos asteroid cluster. Have a great day.
Warrenvels, envision the rest of your life.
Okay, that's over now. So, on with the tour. The Sindri Space Station is a unique location with some incredible opportunities for new team members like yourselves. The Sindri is a top-of-the-line Galactra Synchronous Epsilon class mining station constructed around the remains of the original mining colony Phaeton 3. If you look out the observation port, you can still see many of the original pods the miners used to travel to and from asteroid surfaces. The new superstructure is designed to preserve these valuable historical buildings while maintaining technological dominance over competing mining company space stations. Look, can we dispense with the formality stuff?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd rather get the real scoop on this place, you know?
Right. So, I gotta say some of this stuff because, regulations, but, yeah, welcome aboard. I'm Saskatchewan Briggs, and I drew the short straw, so I'm stuck being orientation coordinator for the month. Call me Scatch.
Marsh.
Danny.
Well, shall we?
A door whooshes. Construction noises.
As you can see, the station is in the middle of an extensive deck-by-deck upgrade and renovation, which will involve refitting existing equipment to meet the most modern standards, but not apparently installing new vending machines in the break room or fixing any of the broken turbo lifts because shareholders don't give a crap about worker quality of life. Any questions?
Yeah, where are the facilities?
Rec deck has bathrooms right outside the holosuites and right by the main dining zone. We're headed to dining. I'll point them out to you. Don't use the ones in the holosuites.
What? Why?
Just don't. Trust me on this.
A door whooshes. A creepy little musical transition, maybe like a spooky version of the orientation music. Another door whooshes.
All right, welcome to the bridge. You are probably never going to come up here, but it's part of the tour, so...
More new recruits, Sketch?
Yes, sir.
Which department?
Come on.
Oh, I'm here with the scientific team.
Right, yes, working on that.
It's the group with the gravity generator development grant, sir. They're working out of one of the old mining pods.
Working on that gravity generation. Excellent.
Well, I'm just an intern, but
Interns are the lifeblood of the system. Salt of the Class M planet. Good people. What are they paying you?
I mean, I get college credit.
It's a good system.
Sir, it's unfair and deeply exploitive.
I mean, it's a shame you're not being treated the way you deserve. Well, take a look around, don't touch anything, get to know the bridge crew. Good to meet you.
Everything powers down and then powers back up again.
Whoa. What was that?
Nothing to worry about. We've been having some technical spot issues.
Rolling blackouts.
What was that?
Nothing.
Engineering is just running some tests, that's all. So, the bridge crew, Sketch?
Right, so you've met Captain McCluskey.
You can call me Buck.
Captain McCluskey.
And this is Radamanthus, the first officer. Just the one name.
Oh, you're an Andromedan.
Correct.
I took a couple years of Andromedan a few years ago. Reese's, Kit Kat, Hershey, Dorito, chocolate?
Your accent could be considered adequate.
Okay, starting on the left over here, we've got Lieutenant Ness on comms, Lieutenant Yavin on navigation, Lieutenant Kelly on weapons, Dr. Enbree, the chief medical officer, a couple of ensigns that I don't recognize, there's not really any point getting to know them, And Chief Engineer Valdez.
Why are the chief medical officer and the chief engineer up on the bridge?
And nobody knows. They just hang out up here.
If that's all, McSpriggs.
Right. On with the tour. See you around, Cap.
Tally ho.
Door whoosh. Another power down / power up.
Whew. Yeah, the Reno has been causing these rolling blackouts.
Well, that seems bad.
What? In a space station hundreds of light years from the nearest inhabited planet, surrounded by hundreds of asteroids, none of which have any terraforming or life-sustaining facilities, but any of which could easily collide into us without our shields and nav control? What possible problem could there be?
Yikes.
Yep. Worst thing is they started the Reno in the first place because there was all this weird techno crap going wrong down in the drill rooms.
Seriously?
Yeah, the miners started hallucinating the original mining crew from the old Phaeton colony, and then Embry had to send like 80 people back to Centauri Prime for examination.
That's like 300 light years away. And like 100, and like a huge percentage of your crew.
Yeah, it's the only place Dr. Embry has admitting privileges, whatever the hell that means. Anyway, they think it's a wiring problem somewhere in one of the consoles.
Seems like it should be an easy fix.
Yeah, you'd think. Warren Vels underbids this stuff like you wouldn't believe, though. And most of their contracts are just sweetheart deals with family. Like, all the mining drills or whatever are made by the CEO's cousin's company in the Horseheads Nebula, and they're super sketchy.
Isn't that illegal?
Probably. Like I said, it's super sketchy.
I can't believe that.
That's business. Okay, so you've seen Rec Deck and the bridge. Let's get you over to the science pods.
I'm really excited to get working. This gravity program is the future. I'm so lucky Dr. Eloy was able to find a space for me in the lab.
Yeah, Eli's pretty name brand. Some of these science deck guys are kind of nuts, you know. All the science makes their heads go freaky. Seriously, science deck is basically just a hotbed of absolute, no offense. But Eloy's decent, so long as the caffeine pills hold out.
Where are the archives housed?
The what?
The archives? I'm here to work with your archivist, Dr. Cavendish.
Oh, yeah, I know Cavendish. She's like improbably hot.
I don't know, I haven't met her yet. I'm doing my doctoral thesis on turn of the millennium terraforming colonies. My buddy Mike did say he was jealous I got the assignment, though, but I just figured that was because he always wanted to live off the grid, and that you don't get more off the grid than a place that's been abandoned for 100 years.
So we have an in-house archaeologist. Huh.
You're running the tour. Shouldn't you know all this stuff?
Hey, I'm only OC for the month. You can't expect me to memorize the whole station.
Anyway, Warren Vels got this entire operation put on the Historic Landmarks Registry.
That tax break?
Yup.
Figured. So, what's this about archives?
It's part of the requirements for the Historic Registry designation. The company has to provide for documentation and preservation of our precious heritage. Apparently, there's all kinds of recordings and artifacts from the original Phaeton colony.
Archaeologist, huh? So, for no reason, just curious, what are archaeologists into?
Subtle.
I know, right?
I haven't met Dr. Cavendish yet, but I'll be sure to let you know how to slip one in.
Door whoosh.
Is this taking us to the science pods or archives?
I don't even know where archives is even at. This lift goes to Science Bay 4.
Is that where the gravity lab is?
It's where the Science Bay part of the orientation is.
Seriously?
Yeah, orientation takes up basically your whole first week here. Then there's a couple of weeks of meetings.
Do I have to do Science Bay orientation too?
Yep. As a valued team member of the Wernvels family, you're required to attend all orientation sessions. Creates a sense of team solidarity or something.
Great. Is there an archives orientation?
I can't wait to find out.
Wait, what do you do?
I'm an admin.
Yeah, but what do you do?
Await death, mostly. File paperwork. It's pretty much the same thing, though.
Power down. Metal on metal scrape. Power up.
Oh, shit.
What?
I bet I can guess.
Now, remember what I said about them not fixing the turbo lifts?
Oh.
Yep.
How long do you think we're going to be stuck here?
How long you got?
Would this be a very good time to mention I'm kind of very claustrophobic?
It'd be a cliche time to mention it.
Can we pretend I mentioned it earlier?
Well, I definitely remember you saying something on the bridge. Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the emergency call button.
A really pleasant wind chime.
The turbolift system is currently experiencing an outage. Remain calm. There is nothing to worry about. You have plenty of oxygen, and help is on the way. These statements should in no way be construed as a legally binding obligation on the part of Wernvels Enterprises.
Another really pleasant wind chime.
Don't you feel more at peace with regards to your emergency situation?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Oh,
Some eerie shit. Ghost noises.
And now that peaceful feeling is gone. What the hell was that?
I have no idea. Looks like good old Sindri has developed an entirely new kind of technical difficulties. That hasn't happened in nearly 3 weeks.
Oh, boy.
Tell me about it.
Whoa!
What the shit?
Where the hell did you come from?
Whoa, calm down there, breathers.
2 things. 1, who are you? And 2, how did you get on this turbolift?
Adamantium Figus, Dr. Adamantium Figus, pleased to meet you.
Okay, so the second question was the one I was really interested in. How did you get in here? Got a suspicion I might know, but please, enlighten.
Me? Well, I've been right up in here the whole dang time.
What are you talking about? Sketch, can we try the call box again? We're having like 4 different emergencies here.
4?
4.
I mean, 2 for sure, but
Look,
4?
I'm not a mathemologist, all right? Now get off my dick. God.
Whoa, I'm not trying to... Okay, hey, wait a minute. Put a pin in that. Who the hell are you?
Dr. Figus.
That's not helpful.
How about this?
Electrical stuff goes crazy.
Woo!
Fantastic.
So, wait, what exactly...
Ghost,
What?
this person is a ghost.
Like a ghost?
Yeah. Hey, I thought they cleared out this section months ago.
They sure tried.
Wait,
What?
a ghost? And we're gonna come back to that because I ain't so sure I believe you.
How devastating.
A ghost just corporealized in our broken turbo left, and your only reaction is... yeah?
Station's got a ghost problem.
Oh. Is that all?
A ghost problem?
I've always thought of it as an opportunity.
Shut up.
You die one time and people lose all respect for you.
A ghost problem! I can't believe... No. Actually... Wait, this is good for me.
How?
I'm literally here to study the lives of the original inhabitants of the colony. Forget hollow diaries and data crystals. There's an actual person here I can talk to about what it was like back then.
You'll be working with Dr. Cavendish then.
You know her?
I take a float through the archives now and again. Back in my day, there weren't so many uncategorized artifacts. Old Doc Abernathy ran a tight ship. A tight ship indeed.
Abernathy?
Right, you wouldn't know, would you, Greenhorn? Abernathy was our expedition's archaeologist, a real gem. Smart, determined, good with a gun, and probably hot. Exactly the type you want in a tricky situation.
Wait. Your colony also had an improbably hot archaeologist?
Everybody knows every space expedition has an improbably hot archaeologist.
Well, I didn't know that.
Just doesn't really seem like something you'd need in space, but...
Wait, should I go back to school for archaeology?
It's in the danged regulations. Just like every police department has a lapsed Catholic detective and every special forces team has a guy named Jack. Regulations.
Okay, hey, I got another question.
Shoot, partner.
Why do you sound like a cartoon cowboy?
Oh, I'm afraid it's just something that happens to anyone who turns ghost in or around a mining colony. Hell, you know where I was born? Glasgow. You think I like talking like some kind of American? I can't even pronounce the name of my danged hometown right anymore.
You poor thing.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, fine. Look, did you stall out this turbo lift, or was it just a typical Sindri cock-up? Because we've got to get to Science Bay orientation, and the science deck guys...
Crazier in a burlap sack of meerkats, those ones.
Weird.
We are trapped in a lift with a possibly ghost person, and you're worried about getting us to orientation?
Look, if I don't get everybody where they need to go, I'm stuck on OC duty again next month, and it sucks. I mean, not you two. You two are cool.
And me?
Jury's still out, John Wayne.
Alright, yeah, that's fair.
Doctor, can you get the lift moving again for us?
If I must, I must.
Power up. A series of low beeps.
Your turbolift is now functioning. By listening to this statement, you release Wernvel's Enterprises from any and all liability for injuries or other damages related to the malfunction. Wernvel's. Envision the rest of your life.
Thanks.
Well, Science Bay's right in my way, so it's no trouble to help you folks out.
So, where are you headed?
I got a new batch of Spectres joining the crew this week. I'm responsible for getting them settled in, showing them the ropes and all that. Truth be told, it's mostly a bunch of ensigns.
Yeah, I told these two not to get too attached.
That's some good advice right there.
Wait, are you saying that ghosts have to do orientation?
Well, tarnation, of course they do, son.
No.
That seems...
Seriously?
It's in the danged regulations. Does nobody read the regulations anymore? All new incorporeal employees must present themselves to the designated orientation coordinator within 3 standard daylight periods of their moment of decease. It's right there in the contracts.
Not our contracts.
Yes, indeed, your contracts.
I hate this job. I hate it. I hate this job. I hate it.
So, if we die here...
When you die here.
Don't... That's creepy.
Read the danged regulations.
If we die here, we're still employees?
And we have to do another orientation?
It's not so bad. They got a cute little AI who does most of the holo presentations, and beyond that, it's mostly just a tour around the facilities and a talk about keeping your ectoplasm tidy. After that, there's a couple weeks of meetings, but...
Door swooshes open. We're in Vels, Science Bay, Level D.
Well, this is our stop. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Right. It was nice to meet you, Dr. Figus.
Don't lie to dead people. It's rude.
Yeah, I would love to talk.
Door swooshes closed.
Oh, well.
All right, come on then.
I don't think I'm sure what just happened.
It's fine. Nobody expects you to remember any of the orientation stuff anyway. It's just so that they can say you were fully informed.
Right.
Okay, follow me.
The end.
Beep-a-deep-a-deep-a-deep-a-deep.
Scene 5A. Gay water.
Wow, just ruin the title
Gotcha.
up front, huh? It's supposed to be a surprise for the people, man.
I mean, he telegraphed it in the meander,
Slow
so...
burn. Hey, man, long time no see. How have you been?
Oh, you know, same old, same old. What about you? How's the new job?
I mean, it's a living, I guess. Nothing special. What have you been doing for money these days?
A little freelance here and there.
Freelancing? Doing what?
A little modeling, a little poetry.
Poetry? Since when have you been into poetry?
It's kind of a weird story.
And? Lay it on me.
So I went grocery shopping, and while I was at the store, I saw this new brand of water. It was in one of those cool glass bottles, and you know I'm a sucker for glass bottles.
What does this have to do with poetry?
I'm getting there. Anyway, I drank it when I got home, and it tasted real good. It had some fruitiness to it, and I've never felt so hydrated in my life.
Weird, but alright.
That's not even the weird part, okay? When I woke up the next morning, I looked like this.
Like you always do?
No, not like I always do. I'm like hotter now. You really don't see a difference?
I mean, now that you mention it, it looks like you've been working out a little, and the hairstyle's new. It looks good.
It's not even styled. I woke up like this. I've been waking up like this. I have abs now. Look at this.
It's the heavenly choir sound effect that Conrad was supposed to read. Oh shit, you have abs now.
But that's not all. I think I'm into dudes now too.
You can't be serious.
I mean it. Look, you know how I've been talking to that girl, Marissa?
Oh yeah, how's she doing?
I mean, not great now, I would assume. I kind of dumped her.
What?
For a waiter.
What?
I feel so bad about it, but whatever spark I had with Marissa is just gone.
A waiter?
I asked him for his number while I was out with Marissa.
Oh my god, you asked in front of her?
No. I'm not a total asshole, okay? I waited until she was in the bathroom. But I broke up with her that day, I swear.
Did that guy give you his number at least?
He did.
Wow. But wait, where does the poetry come in?
It sounds so stupid, but I saw him, the waiter, on our first date, and I looked into his eyes, and there was so much beauty in them. I saw a future in them. Everything I had experienced before that moment seemed like a waste when I looked into his eyes.
Whoa.
Yeah. It didn't end up working out, but I took all those feelings and wrote everything out. And the next thing I knew, I had a pretty decent poem. I showed it to a couple of friends, and they loved it, and I've made a pretty penny on my poem since. Literally, somebody gave me this really nice penny.
And it was the water that did this.
I don't know what else it could be. I mean, maybe you could drink some and we could find out.
No, that's okay.
Why not? Maybe if you drink it, you'll become a great actor or something.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I just think it would be good for you. You seem kind of down. Like, maybe it would do you some good. This is the best I've ever felt.
I'm perfectly fine. I don't need some stupid water to make me good at poetry or be into dudes or whatever. I'm pretty set so far.
Why are you being so close-minded?
I'm not being close-minded. I'm already gay. I don't need water to change me.
What?
I said I'm gay.
No, I got that. Just... Wow. I can't believe I never noticed.
Yeah, well, there's a lot you don't notice.
That's not true. I noticed you.
What?
Why don't we, get out of here, huh?
Where would we go?
Anywhere you want.
I don't think that's a good idea. I just started my new job.
Please? We've been friends for so long, and now that I've changed for the better,
God damn it.
I want to be with you. Come with me.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's get out of here.
And we can grab some water for the road.
This sounds nice. What was it called anyway? The water that changed your life? Our life?
Gay water.
Gay water?
Gay water.
Gay water. Huh.
Gay water, now in a store near you.
Oh, man.
Oh my god. Thank you for going on that journey with me, Brianna. That was
You're welcome.
I just... Every time I hear that piece of music, it's just the
It's so
dumbest
good.
shit.
It's so good.
All right, so would you humor me
What
for a
makes it
second?
is
Hot.
the splashing.
I just want to
Are we gonna listen to
download
the gay
the
water anthem?
audio we've done already.
I think I
So
need some
We gotta
gay
take
water.
a 20-second break, it looks like, as I download the audio up to this point, just to make sure that we...
Oh, no. You have it backwards. They collected the water that turns the frogs gay and then bottled it and started passing it out and selling it.
That's right.
Called it
True.
gay water. Okay.
Gay water.
It
Yum.
turns the freaking humans gay.
Yes.
And people?
And people. That's the real gay agenda, folks.
Right
The
there.
water. As if people
water.
already don't hydrate enough as it is. They don't need
to
one more reason.
hydrate.
I'm drinking.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so am I.
Beer's got water. That's what makes it so wet.
There's water in here.
A significant percentage of this is water, I think.
Most of it is ice, right? Like there's plenty of ice in there.
I'm drinking
I wouldn't
water
say
because
most.
my Halloween
I
costume is
would not
actually a
say
wet.
most, no.
Oh, nice.
Woo! Love it.
Well played.
So the actual science behind the rant is actually really concerning news about pesticides. It's just how it became a meme. Well, thanks for bringing us back to
That's true facts,
reality.
Yes. I have unfortunately seen
What if
the Alex Jones.
What if the pesticides also make you
What if
hot
they're-
and gay?
What if the real pesticides
What
were the
if the
friends we made along
pesticides
the
were
way?
the real friends we made along the way?
Oh, man. Nice.
Snap
you.
Back to
Thank you,
reality.
Myrtle.
Oh, there it goes.
I almost said it, so thank you.
I almost did too.
Scene
Pesticides
5B.
in your water. That's some wet. Gay ass frogs. I don't know.
But do they have splash sounds in the music? Is there just like the ocean
This
in the
music
background?
is so perfect.
I don't know. You don't have to ask Cardi about that one.
I just Those splashes of
I'm
just,
not
it's like
saying
somebody
it's
throwing
the
a
best.
rock into water.
The splashes is the best part. Like, the splashes is the best part. That's what makes it.
That's the dumbest music I've ever made.
But it's also the best music you've ever made.
It is
Yeah, in another
perfection.
truer sense, it is the best music you've ever made.
Possibly. there are things I think that might be better.
No, I
but
think
not
that
that
was.
much.
How would you know?
Yeah, just Connor, shut the fuck up. Just what you're saying there. Shut your.
This is great. We got him trained. He can do it himself now.
Yeah. Scene 5B. Murder consultations.
Back away from
Do
the
you
mic. just a
remember
little
which
bit.
characters I'm doing? Yeah, Fox, get
Does
ready
it
to
not
do
say
like
it
a
on
real
the
monster
thing?
voice. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Big thank you.
We didn't talk about that earlier. It's a real
did not.
monster
Thank you for the
voice,
heads up.
So just alrighty.
I'm a
We
real
open with
monster.
music. Oh, we're good?
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah.
We open with music like the stabby music from Psycho.
We all love murder.
I forgot about this.
There's just nothing better to do on a weekend night than dress up in our most terrifying costume and walk the streets looking for our next victim. But have you ever wondered if maybe your killing has gotten, I don't know, a little cliche? But take Roscoe here.
When I was in high school, all the pretty blonde girls used to make fun of me. So I started to kill pretty blonde girls.
How basic.
But then I heard about murder consultations.
I lost my page.
Bottom of
Yay.
69.
I lost
Yes.
my page.
Nice.
I've got to find my page. Look under your seats. There's the page. You get a page.
I'm not
There's
even
the
lying.
script.
That's bottom of 69.
You said time,
Really
but
disappointed
okay,
in
that's
myself
fine.
now that was not part of my the thing from last time.
Really? Because the bottom of 69 for me is gay water, and I feel like that's way more fitting.
Yeah, same, honestly.
Yeah,
I got the print
same.
layout. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I got it. I'm back. Okay, guys, don't worry. I took a little break.
back.
I'm back.
All right,
I'm Elgrick Squish, head of murder consultations. I've got over 400 years of murder experience, and I'm here to help you hone your craft.
Thanks to Elgrick and his services, I now have a costume that really strikes fear into the neighborhood kids. It's this sick mask and this weird jumpsuit. I still kill blondes, but now instead of calling me a sad local pervert in the newspapers, they call me the monster of Mudwater Springs. There's even a couple of white ladies that podcast about me. It's the kind of respect I deserve.
At Murder Consultations, we take your ordinary run-of-the-mill killers, slayers, and murderers and elevate their game to a new level of horror. The world doesn't need another desperate loser killing to feel a weird void inside of them. The world needs legends. We take into account the style and individual needs of our clients.
Like the color of gold. Not so precious now, are we?
To create something ghoulish and memorable.
I used to kill sex workers because they reminded me of my stepmom. Now, I still do that because I have to. But I do it with a cape and a mask. They call me... I'm sorry. Now, I still do that because I have to. But I do it with a cape and a mask. They call me the Phantom of Hooker Street. It's actually named Hooker Street. It's just a coincidence that that's where some of them work. People will remember me. I'm already the focus of 3 podcasts.
People didn't take me seriously at first. They thought I was a man. Can you believe that? They said my murders were too messy and chaotic and that it didn't fit the profile. Now they see me escaping from every scene wearing a black tutu and a swan mask. They still think I'm a divorced white male in his late 30s to early 50s, but at least they call me the Black Swan in the newspapers. And in the podcast, that is far more satisfying. It makes this whole murder thing worth it.
Let's take a look at an example of what we do.
Hi, I'm Gorlak. I'm an actual monster. It's true. So why are you laughing? There was a scientific mystical accident involving a toad and a Karen that created me in the swamps not far from here. I've always wanted to be close to humanity, but instead I had to keep my distance. I kill to feel close to them.
Using our trademarked method, we identify Gorlak's individual needs and reasons for killing. In this case, to feel close to a humanity that has shunned him. But we also reduce the chaos and desperation of every attack, making them into a work of art!
I used to just kill whoever and then just kind of hold on to them or something. Just to feel something, that warmth, even as it faded.
That is not hot. Tell us what's hot, Gorlak.
Oh, they outfitted me with these nice bandages to cover the horror of my existence. They gave me rules to follow, and they helped me to plan my murder, so they really send a message to a society that has shunned me. They also taught me about plating. Now when I leave a corpse behind for people to find, it's positioned to really set the scene.
We even have some fans in law enforcement.
I'm Detective Jean-Louis Franck. Look, I hate having to investigate a dead body. I wish murder wouldn't happen. I think that it's a bad thing. Maybe that's unusual. It's just, look, if I have to investigate it, I want it to at least be interesting. I get tired of coming face to face with the bland handiwork of sad weirdos. If people are going to kill, I want a little story. I want a little intrigue. I want to know that they really cared about what they were doing and about me, the audience. I mean, the guy who has to figure out what happened and hopefully catch them. If you're going to kill, you might as well make it worthwhile for everyone involved, you know?
I'm a murder victim. Okay. I wasn't quite killed, and the paramedics were able to save me. And let me just say how glad I am that the butcher of Blobston consulted with murder consultations. There were lit candles. He took the time to dress me up and pose me at the dinner table. It was really fancy and made me just feel really, really cared about, you know? I'm glad I didn't die. But I take some comfort in knowing that if I did, it would have been worth podcasting about. I do a true crime podcast myself, so I know what I'm talking about here.
Don't be a sad, pathetic murderer of passion. Learn to premeditate and make sure your murders are podcast worthy with murder consultations.
So good.
Scene 5C, Ghost Insurance.
There are a lot of important decisions you have to make when you're starting a new life together.
Oh my god, honey, this house is perfect.
Oh, just wait till you see the backyard.
There's an ominous, eerie wind.
But while you're picking out the perfect starter home, there could be hidden dangers lurking that you never expected.
The eerie wind returns now with an added ghostly moan.
All right, let's check out the basement. Just ignore the blood.
Huh?
I said the basement is fully finished.
Oh, that's fantastic.
The sound of crashing plates.
A lot of insurance companies claim to offer comprehensive coverage.
The current owners are highly motivated to sell right now.
How lucky for us.
Yes.
The sound of shrieking and crashing.
What was that?
What? Nothing. Look at the stonework on this fireplace.
But if you find yourself knee-deep in poltergeist activity, your cut-rate insurance company might leave you high and dry.
So, is there anything we need to know about?
Wind, crashing, shrieking, screams!
No.
Phew, that's a relief.
Unlike most insurance companies, Eidolon Mutual offers truly comprehensive service. Our experienced agents make sure that you're protected. Not just from daily hazards like falling trees or fire sharknadoes, but from everything the world might throw at you and anything that might do the throwing. Eidolon Mutual offers unmatched protection from ghosts, ghouls, specters, poltergeists, wraiths, and unhallowed spirits. We'll even cover repairs due to ectoplasm damage. So when there's something strange going on behind that newly installed shiplap feature wall, you know who you can rely on. No matter how many hideous apparitions are raining brimstone out through your plumbing fixtures, climbing out of your mirrors, dripping blood and viscera from your walls, and overloading your electrical system, Eidolon Mutual will be there for you, with full coverage for approved exorcists and all-over bloodstain removal. Whether it's an act of God or an act of demonic influence, with Eidolon Mutual, you won't need to worry about being haunted by unexpected bills.
So, what do you say?
A hideous gravelly wail that slowly fades into gurgling.
We'll take it.
Eidolon Mutual. We're who you should call.
No, we'll get.
That's very bad.
They'll mute the audio.
Eidolon Mutual's on your side
Oh no.
to protect you from things on the other side.
Nice.
Are you in good claws?
That's better than my version.
Oh boy, I mean, I would imagine that ad jingles they probably aren't super DMCA happy about. They're probably like, "Ooh, free advertising, yes, please do that.
Ooh,
Do that.
yeah.
Do that all
Yeah,
the
you're-
time. Can you
please.
keep
You're welcome.
doing that? Can you do more of that? Can you tell us what inspired you to do that, so that we can keep doing the thing that inspired you to do that?
Oh, just like selling insurance for ghosts, no big deal.
I think it's really an untapped market that you guys could be tapping into. So,
True.
just like, I don't know, DM me
tap,
later.
tap.
We'll talk.
Tap, tap, tap.
Can you imagine? Oh, see, this is what we really should have written about, was the ghost insurance adjuster who shows up after the fact to determine if it was ghosts
Oh
or
boy.
not. We'll have to make a note of that for next year.
Next
But
Halloween gadget.
I just imagine the ghost hunters just like, nah, I'm getting nothing on my radio. It's scanning
Got
through all the
nothing.
channels.
Yeah.
I don't think this was ghosts.
My EM meter is not ticking over.
Charlie, I got nothing in the bathroom.
EVP is empty.
This is not ectoplasm, it is petroleum jelly.
Like my pendulum
It's
is actually
delicious.
still. It's not even swinging at all. It's just still, guys. Like
I got the Luigi board out
Ouija
right here.
board
and-
says nobody's here.
No, you're never gonna get it with that. You gotta get the Waluigi board.
the Waluigi board.
wow.
It's Waluigi time.
That's the only wailing we're getting from over here.
No.
It's always Waluigi time.
We're a bunch of fucking nerds.
Waluigi for Smash. Hashtag
What else
Waluigi
could I
for
be?
Smash. Nintendo, please.
I wanna smash that Waluigi.
Waluigi kudasai.
Oh boy.
Onegaishimasu.
Please, the Waluigi.
Oh no. Well, speaking of smashing,
Scene 6, or are you going somewhere else with this?
I'm going scene 6.
Scene 6.
Back to the bottom of 69, please.
We return.
Gay
Top of
water?
76.
Gay water.
Gotta take it back. Go back.
Gotta go.
We return to the haunted organ music that is the theme for Secrets of the Midnight.
Now, at last, the time has come for our final destination. One last venture into the empty depths of the uncaring void, where we may even yet encounter beings of indecipherable strangeness. Are you not chilled to the very bone, my blackbirds? Do your spines not tingle with the most elegant frisson of horror? I ask you, my friends, for the last time, are you prepared to once again take that most dangerous of leaps, to join me as we take our final echoing steps through the halls of the grotesque and the unearthly? Come waltz with me, my fluttering magpies, through the ballrooms of disquietude just once more, with a tale most frightful, entitled simply, Friend with Boonefits. Pardon me. Could I get a glass of water? Yes, thank you.
All right. Are we recording? Hey, ghoul friends! Welcome back to another spooktacular episode of Friend with Boonefits. If this is your first time tuning in, smash that planchette, also known as the notification button, and be sure to subscribe. We'd love to have you join the Ghoul Friend Fright Squad. My name is Friend Zauber, and this is my partner, Neva Londi.
Sup?
And this little combat recording is Aura. Say hi, Aura. Oh, so cute! Anyway, the three of us hunt ghosts, traveling to some of the most haunted places in the universe to see if, one, they're actually haunted, and two, these ghosts are ready to do the boo and bone down with yours truly. But friend, you're saying, you can't bang a ghost. Au contraire. I actually haven't yet, but nothing can or will stop me from trying. It's been a secret dream of mine for some time now, and no amount of naysaying or factual evidence will hinder me from my quest.
It's true.
This week, we're visiting the once lively Epsilon 77A Sindri mining station. Neva, would you like to spill the deets?
Always. The Sindri mining station has been occupied twice here in the Thanatos asteroid cluster. The first time was by the Phaeton 3 colony, who, as all good ghost stories go, disappeared under mysterious
circumstances. Classic, love it, continue!
All we really know about them is one day they were here mining Durine, some super strong metal, and then the next they were gone. About 100 years later, the Sindri station was reoccupied by employees of Warnvale's Enterprises. Apparently, the Phaeton 3 colony also found a mineral called Zeramite, which was supposed to help with long-term space travel.
Oh, I could definitely use some of that. Waking up from deep sleep is the worst.
It's like a hangover from hell.
Oh, exactly.
So, Warnvale sets up camp, they set up their mining operation, and some rumors start going around about mantis-like specters attacking the crew.
Ghost drop!
Boo!
Now, this next part is all rumor.
Of course.
Since everyone involved died or
disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
I told everybody to stop writing simultaneous dialogue into the scripts.
We're professionals. We can do this.
There's just a delay. There's no getting past the fact that you're like a quarter second away from somebody. Continue, please.
Love it. Please, continue. Funny how often that happens, BT dubs.
But rumor has it the ghosts evolved, turning more and more humanoid over time, and at some point an explosion went off, rendering the station unusable, and no living being has been here since.
Until now. So, if everyone died or disappeared, how do you think these rumors got out?
It's probably a leak from Warrenville's is my guess. They'd have some kind of record or report of the goings-on here.
Ah, that makes sense.
Why? What did you think it was?
Maybe one single person got away unaccounted for because they were possessed by one of those ghosts who ultimately saved them to survive and then told everyone they knew about it, but nobody believed them, and they're still possessed by that very same ghost to this very day.
Yeah, that's plausible.
Well, thank you. Before we start our exploration, where do you think this place lies on the certified ectogasm scale?
Well, based on the rumors and the fact that this is unexplored territory since the big explosion that left no survivors, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 ectos and a 1 out of 5 gasms.
So, medium haunted, not horny.
I do not think these ghosts are horny.
Even after 100 plus years of no mortal contact?
When I think of mantis ghosts, I don't think of horny.
Well, when I think of mantis ghosts, I get horny. So let's get moving and find us some beautiful ghost booty. Would you like to tell the audience where we're entering into?
We're starting with the Sindri station itself, going in through the blast left by the fatal explosion. Ghosts tend to stay behind where the traumatic death happened, and there were a lot of traumatic deaths that day.
Neva, how do you think you'll die?
I won't.
Oh. Well, how do you think I'll die?
Ghost hunting.
Oh, my space god. And then I can spend my eternal unrest with friends. Aura, switch to daylight mode, please. Click. Oh, wow. There's a lot of debris in here, huh? I mean, to be expected, but wow, this place is destroyed. Neva, are you picking up on any spectral energy?
Not at the moment, no. We might have to go deeper in.
OMG, you're so funny.
Thank you.
It's just more bodies and rubble. Ugh, boring. I'm getting spooky vibes from here for sure, but that's about it. No hair standing up, no feelings of being watched. Except by all my ghoul friends, of course. Oh, I love you all so much. I really couldn't be here without your support or the support of this week's sponsor, Murder Consultations. We wouldn't have enough ghost or true crime podcasts in the world without their expert services. Well, they're who you call. Did you find anything, Neva?
I mean, oh, for sure, she's an idiot, but that's what I love about her, you know?
Are you talking about a ghost right now?
Yeah, their name's Sketch.
You didn't tell me?
Their name's Sketch.
Howdy.
OMG, and the G stands for ghost. A real ghost.
Yes.
But wait, you're a person.
Yep. Yeah.
Weren't there supposed to be mantis ghosts with the long scythe hands, the bug eyes, desperate to love and be loved in return?
Oh, those guys. Yeah, that was before my time. It's always been people ghosts since I've been here.
But that's so boring.
No, hold on. I take offense to that.
I wanted my first time to really mean something, you know?
First time? Like a,
Her first time with a ghost.
Wait, what?
She's got a thing for ghosts.
And you encourage this?
It makes her happy.
I guess I could, but it won't be the same. You said your name was Scat, right?
Yeah?
Would you like to do me the honor of being my first bangin' boo?
Look, you seem nice and all. But, we just met and I don't think I'm ready for all that right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are there any other ghosts around who might be interested?
No, they're all hibernating for the moment. Zeromite can only sustain that ghost life for so long, so we all take shifts. I'm on for the month. It's pretty boring, honestly, but there's still a projector that's functional up in Rec Deck. You ever seen Sashaying with Celebrities?
I've heard of it, but I haven't watched... I've heard of it, but I haven't gotten around to watching it yet. I heard it's terrible.
Oh, it is. I'm all caught up. We can watch it if you want.
You know what? I've actually got a thing, but it was nice to meet you, Sketch.
Yeah, cheers.
Well, that was disappointing.
I thought they were all right.
Well, not really my type, though.
What is your type?
You know, like spooky, spectral, tender, but sexy about it.
Too bad there's nothing like that around here.
You said you were never gonna die.
I'm not.
See? Enough flirting. I have to sign off. So, that was the Sindri mining station. Mostly exploded. Not my favorite place we've been, but it definitely has ghosts and they definitely aren't horny. I'm sticking with 3 out of 5 ectos, mostly due to the fact that there are ghosts, although haunted seems to be debatable. The scariest thing about this place is the fact that someone is still watching Sashaying with Celebrities in this space-time. 0 out of 5 gasms, of course, due to the lack of horniness.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Rude.
There's got to be at least one horny ghost out there, like statistically or whatever.
Oh, for sure.
We'll see how we do. Or who we do next week, I guess. In the meantime, keep it spooky and keep it tight. We'll see you next time, smooches and booses.
Scene 7. A. Cryocrate.
Hey there, bromigos, George here. I just want to talk to you today about a totally rad product that I definitely use myself. No, don't fast forward, bro. This is the legitest of the legit. We all got hobbies, right? But I don't know about you, but lately I've been completely unstoked with my stamp collection. It used to totally rock my boat if I got a hold of a penny black or like an inverted Jenny, but lately it's like the sight of a 15-cent Abraham Lincoln stamp from 1867 doesn't even affect me. I needed to find something new. And that's where Cryocrate comes in. In 2016, World Cryonics of Omaha went out of business and their entire inventory was bought out by Of the Month Incorporated, the world's third largest subscription box management company. They developed Cryocrate, a subscription box unlike any other, except in as much as they send you a box in the mail once a month containing a specific item or a selection of items based around a set theme and you pay for them. But CryoCrate is the first subscription box of its kind. Once a month, you'll get sent a crate containing 2 or more pieces of frozen dead guy or gal to add to your collection. Each body part comes complete with the decedent's name, age at the time of freezing, and their ridiculous reason for trying cryogenics. Right now, my display case contains the left ring finger of Hamish from Saskatchewan, 57, who wanted to see flying cars and advanced space travel in the 23rd century. Could you imagine? I've also got the kneecap of Blanche from Grand Rapids, 89, who was hoping that by the year 2035, science would have figured out a cure for all human ailments. The hard palate of Alex from Provo, 38, who lost a bet. The optic nerve of Tiffany M. from Gilbert, 29, who won a bet. And the head of Greg from Tallahassee, 26, who is just a very dedicated fan of Futurama. I'm telling you, listeners, CryoCrate is totally worth it. Each new part comes with a fully insulated display fridge, complete with customizable RGB lighting and a printed label. The specimens look just amazing. Whenever I have my D&D group over, everybody tells me that my Billy bookshelves are looking cooler and way more ominous than ever. You can choose from different subscription options too. Assorted Awful for $49.99 a month plus shipping and handling, Skin and Bones for $59.99 a month plus shipping and handling, or Just Faces for just $89.99 a month plus shipping and handling. And of course, you're getting a discount code from yours truly, your boy George. Sign up now using code PEN15 for 15% off your first 3 cryo crates. It's a phenomenal deal. Just ask my new friend Yorick here. You could be enjoying my kind of infinite jest from the comfort of your own walk-in freezer as soon as the 15th of the next month. Aw, thanks, buddy. So seriously, listeners, take it from this disillusioned philatelist. Check out cryocrate.com and sign up. You will totally thank me. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Woo-woo! Woo-woo!
You know, I never actually checked to see if that domain was available.
Why didn't you?
It's very out of character for you.
That's extremely out of character.
Yeah, one job. One whole ass job.
One whole ass job. I have like 6 jobs just right now.
It's all part of the same
you can
job,
get that
dude.
whole ass on as a part of CryoCrate.
I can get a half-ass, whole ass,
Or double
It's
ass.
Different subscription levels.
or the full badonk.
We return for the final time to the music of Secrets of the Midnight.
Alas, my peregrines, our time together has drawn to a close, and we must now bid an ominous adieu to our festive confabulation. Remember, my friends, that the secrets of the midnight are always waiting for us out beyond the boundaries of our awareness. Out beyond the last vestiges of starlight, deep within the dark excesses of the supernatural. Join me again next week when we will once again journey into the unparalleled secrets of the midnight.
The music ends.
Secrets of the Midnight is made possible by a grant from the John T. and David G. McGuffin Foundation, Tom Tuttle's Mortuary and Discount Florist, Gay Water, A. Kennedy Center, but not the one you're thinking of, the National Science Foundation, and viewers like you. Thank you.
Let's just dive right into the credits. He's reading them.
This has been a production of the Never Rad Miscellany. The Never Rad Miscellany depends on contributions from viewers like you and listeners from the planet Skyron. Become a subscription donor and get spine-tingling bonus benefits over at neverrad.com/Patreon. Make sure you're subscribed. Hex the like button if you enjoyed what you saw, and send your army of spiders to click the bell icon to extra subscribe, and make sure you get notified every time we release a video. Chemboy was written by Conrad Mishuk, featuring the voices of Ryan Jenkins as Chemboy, Fox Williams as Seaver, Kit Keller as the Doctor and as Scientist Number 1, Conrad Mishuk as the Patient and Scientist Number 2, and Brianna Kittle as the Child Ghost, the Computer Voice, and the Stage Directions. Secrets of the Midnight was written by Kit Keller, featuring the voice of Conrad Mishuk as the narrator, Fox Williams as the announcer, and Kit Keller reading stage directions. Types of Space Ghosts was written by Kit Keller, featuring the voice of Fox Williams as the narrator and Brianna Kittle as the valued citizen, with Kit Keller reading the stage directions. Banshee was written by Conrad Mishuk and featured the voices of Conrad Mishuk as the ghost, Kit Keller as woman, Brianna Kittle as woman, and Ryan Jenkins reading the stage directions. Orientation was written by Kit Keller and featured the voices of Kit Keller as Sketch, Ryan Jenkins as Marsh, Fox Williams as Denny, Brianna Kittle as Chipper, the orientation bot, Captain McCluskey, and Dr. Adamantium Figgis, and Conrad Mishuk as First Officer Radamanthus, with Conrad Mishuk reading the stage directions, and orientation music written by Matt Bremen. Gay Water was written by Brianna Kittle and featured the voices of Fox Williams as Man 1, Brianna Kittle as Man 2, and Conrad Mishuk as the announcer, with music by Conrad Mishuk. Murder Consultation was written by Conrad Mishuk and featured the voices of Ryan Jenkins as the host, Conrad Mishuk as Roscoe and Detective Jean-Louis Franck, Kit Keller as Thierry and Tiff, and Brianna Kittle as Ashley, with Kit Keller reading the stage directions. Eidolon Mutual was written by Kit Keller and featured the voices of Ryan Jenkins as the deep-voiced narrator, Fox Williams as the newlywed, and Brianna Kittle as the real estate agent, with Kit Keller reading the stage directions. Eidolon Mutual, we're her you should call. Friend with Boonafits was written by Brianna Kittle, featuring the voices of Ryan Jenkins as Fren, Brianna Kittle as Neva, and Kit Keller as Sketch, with Fox Williams reading the stage directions. Cryocrate was written by Kit Keller and featured the voice of Brianna Kittle as Jorsh. Miscellaneous in the field may report their strange and interesting findings at 224 Call Rad. In Earth numbers, that's 2,242,255,723. The Never Rad Miscellany is produced and directed by Conrad Mishuk, Brianna Kittle, and Kit Keller, with credits read by Kit Keller. The Never Rad Miscellany is proudly produced in Phoenix, Arizona. Check out neverrad.com for future live show information, news, extras, more episodes, contact information, and transcriptions. Videos of the live performances and past streams are at neverrad.com/YouTube. Current and future streams are at neverrad.com/Twitch. Rate the Never Rad Miscellany 5 celestial bodies on your favorite podcasting service to help us grow. Tell your friends, family, and strangers on the bus about the show. And connect with us on social media. Facebook.com/Neverrad, neverrad.tumblr.com, Instagram at never.rad, and Twitter at neverrad. Special thanks to our Patreon patrons, especially Valerie, your real dad, Dylan Baldanza, Scout, Wraith Ryu, Paul C., who has banged so many space ghosts, Josh Green, who haunts Holosuite deck. Josh Green, who haunts Holosuite 18 on Rec Deck to this very day, and Murder Consultation's Employee of the Month, Sassmaster J. Hey, did you ever end up sending me that cake recipe? Tell us in the comments. Miscellaneous fact number 129. It's too late. But then again, you already knew that.